What's going on, everybody? Tom here with Ketolifestyle, and today we are making a keto fat bomb ice cream. Guys, I am tired of these glorified hockey pucks that somewhat resemble a chocolate peanut butter cup that everybody thinks you have to eat as a fat bomb. There's so many other options, and this is another delicious option. Is it exactly like real ice cream? No, it's a little bit fattier, but you know what? It is another way to get your fats up, and it tastes great. And speaking of hockey pucks, let's see the Golden Knights tonight sweep the Kings, right? It's 3-0 right now. Well, let's try to make it 4-0. Anyway, let's get going on this recipe. So the first step of this recipe is to get everything into a bowl, and we're gonna microwave it. So into this bowl right here, I'm gonna drop 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the microwave for about 75 seconds. The reason that we're gonna do this is we're gonna want to melt the butter and coconut oil. And yes, for this recipe, you want it completely melted. Why? Because later on when we start whipping things, we're gonna use that liquid coconut oil to solidify it and make it kind of creamy. Now I went ahead and pulled mine out of the microwave. One thing I'm gonna note is I actually did not let it go the full 75 seconds. I pulled it out after about 45, 50. For whatever reason, it just melted really quick today. So keep an eye on it. And then let's get going. So now our fats are in here. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but this stuff is 96.3% fat. So this is a fantastic fat bomb. But to our fat mixture here, we're gonna go ahead and add 1 pack of stevia. Now I know I normally say don't use powdered stevia, but I have this around the house. I'm just kind of trying to use it up. If you don't have powdered stevia and you are doing what I tell you guys to do all the time and using liquid stevia, just do about 5 drops in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this in. And then the next big ingredient is our heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of this right into the same bowl there. So you got 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, and 3 tablespoons. And this is just a boilerplate recipe. You guys can add whatever you want. So I'm gonna make this vanilla ice cream, so I'm gonna put a little splash of vanilla extract in there. Should you want this to be chocolate ice cream, put a little bit of cocoa powder in there. Whatever kind of ice cream you want, this would be the time to flavor it right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put just a little splash of vanilla. I'm not really gonna measure it, but it'll probably be about half a teaspoon. Looks good enough to me. So now that everything is in this bowl, along with whatever flavoring you're using, you're gonna need one of these mixers and put the little whisk attachment on there. We're gonna whip this thing until it effectively becomes whipped cream. You'll notice it when it's ready. Now you don't wanna stop too soon or it's gonna become really hard in the freezer. You're gonna wanna whip this stuff until it's really fluffy and it forms peaks. Alright guys, so that took about 9 minutes of whipping this to get it where it is. As you can see, the peaks hold, and I'm actually just going to use a rubber scraper here and form this into a little ball in the center of the bowl here. And this bowl is going to get stuck in the freezer for about 20 minutes. Now if you wanted to add something like Lily's chocolate chips to your ice cream, this would be the time to do it. Just kind of fold it in with your rubber scraper. I have done it before, but I'm just not doing it right now. So as you can see, everything is in the center of the bowl here. I'm going to stick this in the freezer for about 20 minutes. When I come back, we'll do a taste test and go from there. So we are back, guys, and it has been almost 20 minutes, as you can see by the clock behind me. I pulled it out, and I'm gonna go and take a scoop here just to show you guys what it's the consistency of it. So you're looking about like this. It's almost like a very thick ice cream, but it's not hard to break through. So time to taste it. Now in terms of taste, it gets very creamy. It's a little bit sweet, and the vanilla that I added in really comes through. Now you are gonna get a bit of a coconut aftertaste, and this is just anything you make with coconut oil. Depending on the one you use will depend on how strong the coconut flavor it is. But I really do enjoy this, and I think it will be something that you guys can use as a fat bomb in the future. But now for my favorite part of the video, where I get to make Olivia feel awkward. So she's gonna come from behind the camera and give this a try, just in case you guys think I'm full of shit. I'm gonna give you a second opinion.
Hi guys. Let's try this. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. It's cool, it's creamy, it's got a really nice subtle vanilla flavor to it. And personally, I really like the cream cheese in there. It gives it a really thick, luxurious, creamy texture. I love it.
There you go. So apparently it's luxurious too. So if you drive a Maserati or something, you're gonna love it. She's flipping me off, guys. This isn't allowed. Anyway, This stuff is like 96.3% fat according to my calculations. There's one net carb. If you need a way to get your fats up and you're looking for a nice little treat, This is fantastic. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and close with the video. If you have not subscribed yet, go hit that subscribe button because it really does help me out a lot and you get to see more cool recipes like this. If you like the video, leave it a like, and if you have any questions or comments about it, leave it in the comment section. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.